Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to do kind of like a little quick video for you, just kind of showing cool attachments that can be put on the WE Glock series pistols. This is going to mainly work with any G pistol, depending on what kind of accessory you have, with their threading and the guards. Or the rails here for the attachments are all going to be the same. So I'll kind of dive into showing you what kind of thread it is, the differences between these rail sizes on what you can mount on there, and just kind of little things in between. Hope you guys enjoy. So first thing I'll kind of just touch on is with the WE pistols, when you do receive the pistol itself, there is going to be an orange tip threaded to it. You can see inside that they do have grooves in there to thread something on, so that's usually how they thread the piece of plastic on there, with some glue of course as well to help hold it down. So in front of me, what I have here is a Gemtech suppressor. This one actually came off a 1911 MEU that I had years ago, so I kind of just held on to this thing and sold the pistol at one point. With this one, it's going to be one of those reverse threads and clockwise, counterclockwise threads. It's kind of confusing. For this, I did buy a thread adapter. This one is going to be the one that screws like normal. I'm very bad with clockwise, counterclockwise, the whole meaning of that, so don't use that on me. But anyway, so with this end, however, it's going to be the reverse thread. So it's going to go into the gun, going like this. So the text going down like that. The thread here goes the opposite, so it'll be being screwed on in this direction going up. So when you have everything threaded here, I don't have any glue on this. This is just regular thread. I just tightened it really hard with my bare hands. So pretty much this one, you're gonna go ahead and screw it in. Let's see. Okay, I actually messed this up. So pretty much when you put it into the barrel, it's actually the correct way. So it'll thread on there like so, and then when you're putting the thread piece into the suppressor, that's when you do it the opposite. I apologize about that. See, that's what I mean, it kind of confuses me. So then that's kind of what you're looking at with the suppressor on there. On the G series pistol, looks pretty sweet. Another attachment, of course, is being that you can mount any type of sights, flashlights on this type of frame. There's even those giant like muzzle extension pieces, kind of like the USP pistol with the compensator on the front, like something similar like that. I know they have options for it. I was actually interested at one point, but they're very hard to come by. So with this one, I have the G19 here, so you can see that you have maybe about 1.25 inches of rails to use. If I get one that's a little bit larger, the 18C here for example, I'll just put 2 and 2 together, so you have probably another 1/2 inch right there. So this one's probably about maybe 2 inches if I were to guess. So this one, you can definitely have one of those flashlight laser combinations for this one. I mean, this one too. I don't really have one of those. I just have like individual pieces. I have like the this laser here. Believe it or not, I got it at Walmart, and it's one of the best quality ones that I've ever purchased before. That's for sure. So that one's pretty nice. And then put that back there. With mounting this one, I mean, the way that it goes is if you push on these sides here, you get that middle piece that goes down, and then it ends up just sliding right over the rail itself, just like that. So it gives it a nice look if you're into the whole, tactical look with your pistol, trying to, just slap on some upgrades. That'll make it look pretty nice. And then, of course, final touches is you have an insanely long magazine. So it's going to kind of look overkill a little bit. You'll see it like so. And I don't know, I can't even fit all of this in the camera frame, but you got about maybe 4 inches right there. And then just a little long on both ends, but it's definitely pretty sweet. We'll just do that with a regular magazine now. So this is the standard G19 magazine, so it'll obviously look a lot better because it kind of, I don't know, I like it when it's like flush. I like this magazine too, but this one I kind of use it more for like the baby Glock or the Glock 18, just because it seems practical. Maybe not in the G26, but I don't know, to me it's cool. The only thing I've noticed that with mounting suppressors, you might have to get a longer thread piece because the slide will not want to rack all the way back. Right now I have to unscrew it just a little, just so the end of the suppressor clears that recoil guide rod by a little, because if I tighten it all the way, you could see that there's pressure applied, and now I'm already unscrewing this thread. So see, this is the thread piece. I'll actually show you now that I got it off. So this is what it's going to look like. So you have, I don't know what the millimeters on each side is, but obviously the small end is going to thread on the pistol like so. This is pretty much the same exact size thread you'll get for the orange tip, so you can kind of see that's what that'll look like. And then here's the Gemtech inside here. It's kind of beat up. I've had this for years. So this one would be the one that you'd screw in, you know, weird. Okay, let me get a better grip on that. But yeah, see, like the motion where it looks like you're unscrewing, but you're actually screwing it in. And then, yeah, I got it all loosened up now. But anyway, so that's kind of the cool little attachments you can kind of use with these Glock pistols. I mean, the best thing is with these rails, they're compatible with like almost anything that could fit them. Yeah, I've had a lot of luck with them. In terms of the sights, I prefer the old school bracket sights or iron sights. I don't really like optics on pistols. I just think it looks goofy, but you know, that's just my own opinion. You know, I think whatever you like, you should go for it. You know, there shouldn't be any reason to, you know, just because what I say, you know, it won't encourage you. But anyway, so that's mainly what I had, just to kind of show you a quick little overview with how compatible the G pistols are with attachments and how many options you can get to, you know, really customize your pistol fully. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you like the content. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I do post a lot of content on there. And yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video.